Hello, everyone. Thank you for tuning in. I am Jaylee. This is Jaylee's Corner. Happy Monday. I hope everyone's having a fantastic day. Okay, I have not talked to y'all since I think Wednesday or Thursday, but here we are together today. Okay, I did a quick thumbnail, child, and I said, look, you can't come back and not have no thumbnail. They're going to tease you. Okay, we here. Okay, we having a good time and whatnot. And it did a few things for us to get into. But how y'all doing? How was everyone? Okay, I'm putting my good old shirt on, child, because I don't want to have my boobies out and be flashing people and whatnot, because that ain't the thing to do. Okay, but y'all know first things I done for already. Take a little second, okay, make sure to subscribe to my channel, okay, follow me and all those things, subscribe and like and follow and comment in the comment section, and when the live is over, okay, in the replay, go over and hype the video up. I did not know what that was until I went and looked, okay, there is a hype feature, okay, on the replay. You just go to the video and hit hype. That's it. Okay. The same way you can go like something, go hype something. Okay. Now look, I'm here. Hey y'all, how y'all doing? How is everyone? And not that I just put this shirt on. Okay. I was like, girl, boobs or no. Boobs or no. And I said, no, cover up the boobs. Okay. I want to sit here in my little shirt and stuff, but I can't. I can't. I just can't. Okay, because I don't want to get in trouble with the YouTube people or whatever. Even though I am very comfortable in my space in the sports room on camera. Okay, I don't want to do it. Okay. Anyway, how y'all doing? How's everyone? Okay, how is everyone? Hello to the people. Okay, how y'all doing and stuff? Okay, a good time will be had by all. Okay, and then a good little time, whatever. But again, good evening. Hello. Okay, I hope y'all had a good Monday, a good weekend. I had a good weekend. I had a good Monday. You know what I'm saying? It's been a nice day. Okay? It's been a nice, pleasant day. I had a plum this morning and stuff. I had a good shower this morning. I had a good day at work this morning and whatever. I didn't have to cuss somebody out today. Okay. And here we are together as one. Okay. But Look, and I know you don't be live a lot. You be I know y'all. I'm trying my best. I'm trying my best. I'm trying to do the best I can with what I got. Okay, but work is slowing down. Our new system is getting the kinks out of it at work. So I hope next week to be able to be live on a regular, like Monday, Wednesday, Friday basis or whatever. But it's been crazy at work, y'all. And I have not. I had to focus, okay. But again, we around here wrapped up, okay. Look, I wanted to watch the game. I can't. I'm watching it through somebody else's eyes. I'm getting updates as we see fit, okay. But here we are. Now look, I know it was up last time I looked, okay, but I'm sure we're gonna win and stuff. But yeah, I have a lion. I just bought a lion shirt. I don't know where it's at. I think it's in my room with other new stuff. Could not think of it, okay. But again, I said, girl, get you a color coordinated. It's the coordination, okay. It's the coordination of it, okay. I said, girl, look, now it was hard finding Monica, okay. It was hard. I couldn't get it done at first. I couldn't get it because Monica, that's her face look weird. I had to find Brandy picture first, and I worked around Brandy, and then I said, "Damn it, Monica, it ain't nothing that you want red. Damn it, girl." But it's cute. It works. Whatever. I did not have to cut nobody's head off the body and put it somewhere else. Okay, these are all regular pictures. Okay, regular. Anyway, but we around here, okay, having a good time because it is Monday. I'm going to probably get some more. I'm gonna eat another pair when I get off of here. Anyway, yes, the Fenty red, y'all. Look, I had to put my lipstick on when I came on camera around here. Okay, welcome to live, Lady K Poetry. Okay, is my voice going out, y'all? I hope not. I hope I got my voice. Okay, but hi. Okay. Hi. I think sometimes the TV and different devices is weird. It's weird and it be stupid. Okay. Come on. If you want to send me $1. If you don't, I don't care. Okay. Now if you rich, if you a rich person watching this live 2 years from now, feel free to cash at me $40,000 because you never know. A rich person might be watching me and they don't know they should send me 40K. So if you're watching this, go ahead and cash at me $40,000 if you are a multi-rich person watching me. Okay. Anyway, again, how y'all doing? How is everyone? Okay. Mm-hmm. 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 You know what I'm saying? If you want to, go ahead and send me $1 or two. You don't have to, child. I'm not asking for no money now. But if God says to you, hey, send her $1.50, okay, that's some God. That's for you and God. Okay. If God tells you to do, you can't tell God no. Just saying. Okay, come on out 21 and 9. That ain't no, because what was it before? It was 423 when I read. Look, okay, look, we still up. Okay, we're still up. Anyway, I appreciate y'all. Okay, look, I had to put a next to it. I got to do it. Okay, I had to do it because where else would he go? Next to his little lady. Okay, because again, that's the only person who Jayla. What did he do to you? Because Diddy did things that everybody, okay, they said Diddy did it. So J-Lo, Jennifer Lopez, Bitty Bitty Bum Bum, what did Diddy do to you? Anyway, in case y'all do not know, this weekend, okay, this end of the week, we will have our first versus battle in a couple years. Okay, it is no limit sold. I thought I told you. Versus Cash Money Records taking over for 99 2000. Okay, it's gonna be a whole epic battle. Okay, Cash Money versus No Limit Records. Okay, people of my era. Okay, I was a full-fledged teenager. Okay, I was of legal age and stuff, whatever. I was hanging out. You couldn't tell me. I didn't want me a no limit soldier around here. Okay, we all want a little gangster loving person. Okay, and then Cash Money records around here. Okay, back when Lil Wayne looked regular. Okay, he did not look like an alien. Okay, when Juvenile was saying back that ass up, girl. Okay, and was being very the songs now that I remember of Cash Money and No Limit now, I'm like, those were really bad songs. Those were really offensive to women around here, okay? But I will be having my regular after show live chit chats for the versus battle. So we don't know, look, child, we don't know nothing about versus. Okay, we don't know the time or the hour. I keep going back to the verses like IG page or whatever for them to update things. But I'm like, nigga, what time does it start? They keep posting, oh, it's on the 25th. It's the 20th. Bitch, what time? What time? Let me show. Hold on. Because I felt like, on the verses page, okay, all this say is I want this one. Okay. All it say is the return of verses, Cash Money versus No Record, live from Vegas at 25th. But what time? What time? And who's streaming it? Okay, I can't plan my stuff unless y'all give me y'all stuff. Okay. So again, that's a Saturday night. 25th is a Saturday night. So just plan to come on around here around 11 p.m. Whatever time, if it end at midnight, guess what I have to do? I have to be up at midnight on live. Okay. Now, depending on where it streams from, if it's streaming somewhere where I can share it with y'all, we will have a watch along together on my secondary page, the JayLeesCorner Talk page. I will make a whole link for it. I just have not made a link yet because I don't know what the live thing gonna be. I don't know yet. I have no idea. Okay, but again, we will have a live after show shit of the chat this Saturday after the Cash Money versus No Limit battle at Complex Con. Okay, it's a celebration and whatnot of the. I don't know who are coming because Mystical is in jail. Okay, C Murder is in jail. Will Snoop show up? I don't know. Okay, will Silk Shocker rap on beat? I don't know. Okay, there were Cash Money. Them, I think they say Turk ain't coming. Okay, so I don't know. I'm hoping it is a cool, a stone cold groove, as Rox would say. But we shall see. Okay. Anyway, I just need look again. Y'all don't say I didn't warn you. Okay, don't say I didn't warn you because I'm telling y'all, it's already the live after show chat has already been posted. Okay, it's on my channel, so no one can. You ain't tell me nothing. Yes, I did. Don't lie on me. I told you the whole shebang. I told you everything from the front to the back. Okay, Saturday night, 11 p.m. midnight. I don't know whatever time it ends. Come on around here like we do all the time. Now, let's get to some of the crazy stuff going on with the peoples and the stuffs. Okay, so boom in the pal. Now I was saving because I look, y'all. I have been saving stuff for days. Okay, so I gotta search through some things because I would have said and save. I would have said and save here and there and everywhere, okay? Because I kept saying, I'm gonna go live, I'm gonna discuss it. Ain't discuss nothing around here, okay? But where do I want to start? Hold on. If I want to get let's get to the bishops. Now I am the granddaughter. Okay, my grandparents on my bio father side was bishops and pastors. I'm a preacher's grandchild. Okay, and I am here in Detroit, Michigan. Okay, I am a Detroiter through and through. Okay, born and raised here. And Bishop Marvin Winans, I say, do they not notice? Sometimes I wonder, do they not know things are streams and it's going across the world? It's not only being seen in the church. Okay, it's going far beyond those four walls in your congregation. So Bishop Marvin Winans was round at Perfecting Church. I said, what is going on? And he was asking for some donations. Okay, some don't not tithing, no, because you don't not tithing, some donations. Okay, and I said for what? They said for the building fund. Okay, was asking for, hey, I need y'all to donate. Okay, about $2,000. So Miss Grandma came up with her grandson and said, "Here goes some money."
Roberta McCoy, giving faith and stand in unity with the vision of Perfecting Church of sowing this seed of $1,000 plus $235 and
So $1,000 plus 230, wait, 200, so 1,235. Now in this economy, okay, in this economy, I really need people to understand some folk don't have an additional $2,000 for anyone's building. Okay, sometimes folk don't have 2,000 for their own shit. Okay, and if you around here, Bishop, ask for 2,000, and they say, "Hey, I got the 12, the $1,235." You should be happy that they're donating what they can afford. Okay, but after Miss Ma'am and her grandson in his little suit gave the whole $1,235, this was the bishop Mother Wine's response.
receiving the blessings to come to all that participated.
Now that's only $1,200.
Yes.
Y'all not listening to what I'm saying. If you have 1,000 plus 1,000.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna work on the other 800.
Well, that ain't what I asked you to do.
I, Roberta McCoy, giving faith and stand in unity with the vision of Perfecting Church of sowing this seed of $1,000 plus $235 and receiving the blessings to come to all that participated.
Now that's only $1,200.
Yes.
Y'all not listening to what I'm saying. If you have 1,000 plus 1,000.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna work on the other 800.
Well, that ain't what I asked you to do.
Now I said, I know, look, Lord, forgive me for what I'm about to say. I know God did.
Shut up! That is so stupid.
That lady came up to the pulpit with her money in hand. She had 1,000. If you say I need y'all to give 1,000 plus, my plus should be enough. Okay, my plus should be enough. Okay, you can't say I want folk to donate $1,000 plus. It's the plus. If I gave you $1,002, that's extra. Okay, you can't be right, and it's in my issue. Even if his point was, hey, I didn't want anyone coming up who had, just 12. I was saying, if you had a 2,000, come on up. If you have two, I get that his point was saying, that's what he wanted. However, to say that to her on camera, on the microphone, in front of everybody around, and first of all, it's embarrassing. Because that means I didn't have the extra, 800. When someone gives $1,235, that means the extra 230, that was all they had. That means they gave you all they had. Cancel my subscription, Jesus, to this church. Lord, I gotta go back. Okay, Lord, cancel the check I wrote. Lord, because you can't want to chastise someone who's donating money. Okay? You either want them to get what they can or not. And even if she only gave an extra 235 and not a whole extra 1,000, that's still her donating to the damn church fund. I said, now you look. And the Winans family is, wide known. Everybody knows the Winans family. They like we all know them here, okay? But I feel like, was he so jaded to what he was asking for? He failed to be welcoming, thankful for her generosity. This ain't even my house. I don't even live here. I'm giving money. And when I said, what? Again, doing a recent church fundraiser, okay, they're trying to get the extra monies, okay, to pay for things. And I seen some folk who were defending what he said. Oh, it's okay. He didn't mean it. Bloppy, bloppy, bloop. Oh, bloppy, bloppy, bloop. No, fuck that. Okay.
I, Roberta McCoy, given faith and stand in unity with the vision of perfecting church of sowing this seed of $1,000 plus $235 and receiving the blessings to come to all that participated.
Now that's only $1,200.
That's only $1,200. That's only $1,200. Only. Okay, we'll give it back. Thank you. Thank you. No, thank you, Bishop.
Yes.
Y'all not listening to what I'm saying. If you have 1,000 plus 1,000.
Okay. Well, I'm going to work on the other 800.
Well, that ain't what I asked you to do.
Would I tell you I would have flipped that whole podium? Okay? I would have just flipped it over. Because we don't know what she had to go through to get that extra $235. Because that's a different type. That some folks I got the $1,200. Okay, I got the $1,300. 50. She had $235 extra, and you was complaining. Saying that ain't what I asked you. I don't, Bishop. God said, make it enough. Okay, I don't like that. I don't. Even if call her to the back after the offering and the fundraising. Call her up after that. But to do that in front of folks, I didn't want to ask for. And the bad part is she gonna probably find or look for the additional 8 and give it. That's what makes me mad. She gonna probably give the extra 8 that she ain't got. And I know she ain't got it. You know how I know she ain't got it? Because she didn't give it. If you get 12, but got the 2, you get a 2. Okay. She gonna go and pawn her jewelry. Okay. She gonna sell some fish plates. Okay. She gonna go babysit some children. Okay. I fear she gonna go and find and look for, or she gonna go to the check cash. Do folk still do pay loans? I don't know. And she retired. My point is, I feel like she's going to go looking for the extra 8 because she feels embarrassed. Because folks who walk up and give $1,200, $1,235, they feel entitled to feel like I did it, Jesus. I gave it, Lord. Here it is, Jesus. And it's fucked up. Oh, you know she's gonna do it. Hi. You know she's gonna do it. Okay. Don't go get it. Look, hold her down. Hold her down. In this situation, I do feel like Bishop Marvin Winans comes off like Bishop Robbery. He do. His suit may not be as fancy. Okay. It may not be as glamorous. However, all the bullets, I was like, look, man, karate chop to your throat. Because how dare you? And I still wonder what the money going for. Because I read somewhere else that they're trying to build. It say the incident allegedly took place during the fundraising service for a new church building located on 7 Mile and Woodward. I don't even want to go. 7 Mile and Woodward. It used to be a dirty bookstore on Woodward. Was that 7 Mile or was it 6 Mile? It used to be a dirty bookstore. It then became a strip club called Deja Vu. But I'm trying to picture what's on the corner of 7 Mile and Woodward. Is that the dirty bookstore? I think that's it. I don't be over no more. My point is trying to raise the monies for a church or a building that's been under construction since 2002. Bitch, that is 23 years ago. Okay? No one should be trying to raise money for a building that's been sitting around there since 2002. Missy. Hey, Missy. No, so I called it the dirty bookstore, but not because it's dirty, because it was like a porn store. It's sold dirty magazines, it's a long time ago. It sold dirty magazines, dirty movies or whatever, like porn. So I've always called it the dirty bookstore, because they sold dirty books. Okay. And I have not been over there. It's probably since 2002. It's probably been 23 years since I've been around there. But it ain't worth it to me. I feel like, and you should not be embarrassing people over an old ass building. Look back, and I'm not calling bitch a bastard. I'm calling the situation a bastard because no one should be doing that kind of shit. And it just aggravates me. Okay, it's stupid to me. And I don't like stupidity. Not at all. Now, hold on. Again, I need people to stop doing dumb stuff. Okay, we talked last week about the lady who shot somebody over the not saying thank you for opening the door. Okay. Look, this I don't like saying adult. I think adult sounds childish. I do. When I say the dirty bookstore, I feel like it's like a little bit of dirtiness. It's a little bit of dirtiness or whatever. So yeah, I've always called that one store the dirty bookstore. I don't know why. And to me, it just sounds better. It just sounds better. Because it was a dirty bookstore on the main level. Upstairs, like it was something else. But the upstairs then turned into the strip club called Deja Vu. But I think that's closed now. But it's been 20 years. I don't know. But yeah, last week we discussed the crazy lady who shot somebody over the hole, not saying thank you by opening the door. Now this lady stabbed somebody while fussing.
I'll leave you shaking your head. A woman from New Jersey is accused of stabbing another woman in the parking lot of a Marshall's. Investigators say the two women had a disagreement in the checkout line. They claim the suspect then purchased a knife at the store and stabbed the woman.
Now, first of all, why Marshall's selling knives that sharp? Okay, I feel like when I bought knives that are sharp, they're in like a little sealed plastic container. Like you can't really get it open. You need who buy the murder weapon at the store and then go use it out in the parking lot?
New Jersey reporter Tony Yates is live outside the Marshalls in Kearney with the details. Tony.
Yeah, Liz, the suspect has a detention hearing set for Thursday. And like you said, this wasn't even two shoppers having a tussle over an item that was for sale. As you said, it sounded like one person simply ran out of patience. And people we spoke to today say, sadly, that has become way too common. Yeah, what do you think's going on in the world?
Insanity.
Now, first of all, laughing in a parking lot after stabbing is weird. Okay, I'm just saying.
It is a busy Marshall's location, but on Saturday, patience ran out for one woman who ended up being arrested. Kearney police say 25-year-old Amber Thompson of Newark was angered by another customer whom she decided was taking too long in the checkout line and then threatened to harm the shopper once they got outside. Well, police say Thompson bought a set of knives, took one out of the packaging, chased the shopper down and stabbed her several times. The victim was rushed to the hospital with non-life-threatening injuries.
If you chase me down in the parking lot, I feel like I have the right to run you over. I feel like first of all, Marshalls always had the long line for some reason. I've never seen a Marshalls with a short line. I can fully get being in line, waiting in line. You be in line for like 30 minutes. They're taking all fucking day. Your patience can really wear thin. I get that, but not enough for me to purchase knives. Okay, meaning did you go were the knives at the counter? Did you get out of line and go to kitchen houseware to get the sharp knives? It's weird to me, but I'm not chasing nobody out a store with knives to stab them. And if I see someone running after me who I was just fussing with in the store, I'm getting in my car and I'm running you over. I'm going to run your ass over. Okay? It's weird. Okay, get out my face. Now, again, I also think, child, look, it's the world crazy right now. People losing their jobs. It's a motherfucking shutdown. Okay, the government ain't working. Okay, some folks is horny. Okay, they gotta go to work. They can't have no sex. I don't know. It's a lot going on in the world. But I feel like you should never get upset that you buy knives to stab somebody with. That's just stupid. That's just dumb. At least she ain't die.
The suspect was found back inside the Marshalls. Police say she was hiding in a bathroom where a bloody knife was also found.
Next story is going to leave.
So, thank God she was arrested, for one. Well, she can't get a refund of knives. I just need folk, one, stop being crazy. Two, if someone chases you with knives, run their ass over. Okay, I'm just saying. Look. Well, today I have never been to the turkey leg hut, but I always heard. I don't even like turkey that much. I have always felt turkey is very dry. I don't like dry. I like wet. I like wet, juicy meat. Okay, I don't know dry meat, and turkey is always dry to me. So I'm not a turkey leg hut person or whatever. However, I feel it's so strange. So much has happened illegally with this place.
At 5, the Turkey Leg Hut is back on the news. One of the original owners is now facing felony charges for allegedly hindering the arrest of a felon. Her boyfriend, that is. Fox's Leslie Delaspore is live at Harris County Criminal Courthouse.
I need women and men, people. I need people to understand when your person has done something illegal and you try to hide them, you do know that means you are going to go to jail with them. And anybody who truly loves you don't want you also going to jail. So anyone who attempts to have you hide them don't even really love you. Okay, I'm just saying. Now, if me and mine is going through whatever, I'm not gonna give him up. I won't do that. However, I'm pretty sure he not going to say, hey, hide me, help. No, he ain't gonna do that at all. You wanna know why? Because he should not want me to get locked up too. Now, I may know where he at and won't say shit. Okay. But no one is gonna ask their person to hide them, which would then get them in trouble. I'm just saying.
With what exactly happened here, Leslie.
That's right. Nakia Holmes is charged for allegedly letting her boyfriend stay with her while he was wanted for allegedly beating his ex. Court records say Holmes let Jonathan Cezanne stay at her home in Cyprus while there was a warrant out for his arrest. Investigators say he beat his ex with a tire iron and...
A tire iron? The thing that changed tires? You let a man who allegedly beat up his ex-girlfriend with a tire-changing iron instrument live and have...
Kidnapped her at her home earlier this month. According to court records, after officers saw Cezanne at Holmes' home in Cyprus, they questioned her during a traffic stop, and she denied knowing him and told them he was not at her home. Later, court records say during the traffic stop, a different set of officers who were at Holmes' home told her that Cezanne was seen jumping her fence, and then her story allegedly changed. Now, the district attorney's office tells us that Holmes' bond is currently set at $10,000.
So now you in jail for having somebody who physically assaulted his ex. And now you in jail, you need 10K, okay? And beside that, he's still on the loose. Okay? You see it say she's arrested. He is suspect, which usually mean he ain't been found. Girl. Oh no, they said both was arrested. Okay, no, they both got arrested. Okay, they said filed a brief. Both Holmes and Cezanne were arrested. This is insane. And look, I say it every time we come together, y'all. I always tell you, the dick ain't worth it. Okay, get you some penis that won't get you arrested. The only reason to get arrested over some dick is if y'all got caught fucking in the pool somewhere, and it's a quick charge. Okay, it's not that, you know what I'm saying? But you should not want to get sucked up, okay, swallowed up by stupid stuff with people with penises or vaginas. I'm just saying, because he beat somebody up with a tire iron. I've never even held a tire iron. Okay, I've never held one. I've never had to. You know how insane you have to be to pick up a tire iron to beat somebody up with? And now you in jail, your restaurant closed, the stupidity and shit. Okay, for no goddamn reason. A little bit of celebrity thing. So we know Cam Newton. Okay, we don't really like him, but we know who he is. And now Cam Newton has had his 9th baby. Okay, him and Jasmine had a little baby, little baby boy, he's so whatever. Okay, so they went to an event, right? Where is that? They went to an event. They went it was the BET, because Cam was on, I think it's called BET. No, it's called 106 in Sports, a new show on BET. They were at like the premiere event. She was there, okay. And now on the way home, they show her driving.
Go ahead now. Hold out the window.
Mom duties first. I don't know what's worse.
You ruined the video already.
Me putting my life in jeopardy as you pump. But it's respect though. It's discipline. Not discipline. I say discipline. It's priorities. You look stunning though.
Thank you, babe.
This is my issue with this. Okay. I have no issue with someone having to drive and pump. have to each with women having to, milk their boobies, okay, because the milk comes out, okay, and they have to pump their breasts and their breasts don't get engorged. I fully understand that. My issue is, why is she driving and pumping? Now, is he drunk? Is she driving because he's too drunk to drive? Because if that's the case, cool. Because he should not be driving drunk. Okay. I also feel like, why you ain't no driver? Because if you know he a drinker and you a ride longer, okay, get us a person to drive us so that we can get him. Girl, I said, look, my only issue with this is the fact that it seems as if she is driving him around while having to pump her breast. And I'm giving him the benefit of the doubt that he is just drunk. He's been drinking. And so it's safe for her to drive. But I'm like, this is also an example of everything. It should not be posted. You know why? Because we're gonna judging. Okay. At any point, she should not be driving. That baby can't be more than maybe a couple weeks old, maybe a month. Okay, let her sit and chill for a while. Okay, now I know she love that man and she want to serve that man, and I'm gonna do whatever I want for that man. Girl, don't you be driving that motherfucker around while pumping your titties and he's sitting back recording you like it's funny. And I hear him say, "Oh yeah, this is great for you. The utmost respect. Brava woman driving and pumping. She shouldn't have to. She shouldn't have to. It's you know what? It's simple things like, I was raised where my dad, like, he just would do shit. Like, he would just do stuff. Now, my dad hated driving and my mom loved her. So my mom typically would drive them around because she also loved to drive. However, he would never make her drive if she don't feel, you know what I'm saying? Like, you, even as the man, if you know you're gonna be drinking, I will hire a driver. Why? So I can drink and she don't have to worry about me getting home. Say why? Because we have a driver. I just think certain men see things when they're around women or they're women and they just do it. They just do it. Let me pick up the heavy ass bag and put it around the corner. Let me drive us home. Let me make sure that while my children's mom is out having fun, she ain't got to worry about my ass and driving home and pump at the same fucking time. She said, hold on. She said folks was mad because they didn't have a child. That's what she said. That's what she said. And the crazy part about it is, I would take a regular working non-multi-million-dollar man over to someone who respects me and protects me. Period. Who respects me and protects me. And I'm like, there's a certain thing about there is private shit and there's public shit. You know what I'm saying? When the door get this should have been private. Okay, if she riding around and pumping and you sitting on the side, private. Folk need to know when things should just stay behind closed doors. So that way no one has any opinion on what's going on in your shit. But they both be just so talkative, okay? To me, it feels as if they want to prove a point. He wants to prove, hey, I have her. She loves me. She do whatever it is I want her to do. And she feel like, I'm with him. I got him. He mine. Okay. Have fun with that. Okay. Have fun with that. It don't seem fun at all. Because God forbid you driving, your nipple get hard or pop out the thing. You get, oh, what happened? And you swerve. You know what I'm saying? I just feel like she should be able to sit back and chill out. But again, that's her man. That's her man. And she loves him. And I said, bitch, for what? Layla Ali. I saw the whole Layla Ali Clarissa Shields situation coming a mile away. Over the past, it's been like the past few months, if not like for a while, Brian. Clarissa Shields and Layla Ali have been, back and forth with each other. Now, Clarissa, I have seen Clarissa say things about Layla. And I felt like some of it was clickbait. Some of it was, I feel like I'm the greatest and I won't talk my shit. I've seen Layla say things as well that could be messy. They both have said shit towards each other, in my opinion. But Layla wanted to put out this video, like, I guess, checking Clarissa.
This one is so detached and delusional that she actually praises my father while trying to trash his daughter.
Yeah, we had Layla Ali, but she can't do for women's boxing what I'm doing. Because I kind of feel like God wants me to be like the next Muhammad Ali.
This one is so detached and delusional.
I kind of feel like God wants me to be like the next Muhammad Ali. I think it's Muhammad Ali, Floyd Mayweather, me. That's it.
Learn from Muhammad Ali. If you don't validate yourself first, nobody else ever will.
She wants to be like in the. I kind of feel like God wants me to keep her name tied to mine because I'm young and popping. Right now, it's my time, and she wants to keep her name connected to mine. Listen, Muhammad Ali would never. Her daddy would never. Her daddy would never.
Now, I feel one, Clarissa from Flint. Flint is a hop, skip, but a jump away from Detroit. Flint is our cousin. Okay, our cousin around there be talking shit and blah and blah and blah. I really feel like Clarissa is hyping herself up as she should. As she should. I don't believe that Clarissa is doing anything less or more than any other male boxer has done. Okay? The difference between Clarissa and Layla Ali is no one thought to come after Layla Ali. Or if they did, it happen while she was fighting. Also, Muhammad Ali he's one of the greatest. So a lot of people are going to compare themselves to him. But what I don't like is people acting like Clarissa should not be allowed to say, bitch, I'm the best. I'm better than you. She should not have to, because in the past, we've seen her give Layla her praise. I think she showed it.
Maybe she don't have that in her genes.
Now, what father would embrace someone like her or want to be associated with someone like her while she's trying to tear down his very own child? My father was the greatest of all time because not only did he have a beautiful, one-of-a-kind style in the ring, father would embrace.
And look, we ain't no one taking away who Layla is, but Muhammad Ali would talk shit. Muhammad Ali would talk shit. And I'm not trying to say Layla doesn't have a reason to defend herself or call Clarissa out, but I'm like, it's hyping up boxing. It's hyping up the fight. It's hyping up, I want to fight you, bitch. Now, do I think they should fight? No. I think let it should they retire and let it be. But I'm like, let's not act like your daddy was not also a shit talker who boasted about himself being better than other folks before him.
embrace someone like her or want to be associated with. Was also a remarkable individual outside of it. He used his platform to uplift and inspire people. He carried himself with integrity, kindness, and grace. He was someone our community could be proud of, and he represented us well. He was also a remarkable well. You know what my father would say? She's a generic wannabe.
Not a wannabe.
My father would not want to share his name or image with her. She does not represent anything about him in the ring or outside as well. Or outside of the ring. Now, many of us, including myself, had high hopes for her. I supported her. I sent her off in the right direction, but she has become a disappointment.
Now, child, I've seen clips of both Clarissa and Layla praising each other. I've seen clips of both Clarissa and Layla giving each other props. I've seen clips of them both speaking negative about each other. I feel like we can't have it both ways. We can't have it both ways. You either right now they're not getting along. Now, do I feel like Clarissa has skated over to a side where she's getting attention for talking too much? Yeah. I think she is enamored with the attention she's getting from saying crazy shit. I think she also knows that sells tickets. I think she's doing what a lot of male boxers and a lot of male entertainers do, meaning they say stuff for clickbait to get attention and then they do the work. What we can't negate is the fact that she is a great boxer. Now, do I think she should have shut up and box? No, I don't. But I do think Clarissa's only mistake is she keeps going at people who would say, see, she's a low down, dirty, bloopity bloop. You know what I'm saying? And I think Clarissa should have, once Layla did not respond, move on. Now, I don't recall if she has lately said shit about it. I don't know. I'm not sure. Yeah, she's a female Floyd Mayweather. And I don't like that. Look, I don't like Mayweather. So I fully get it. Maybe he get on my nerve, child. He gets on my nerves, but I get she's a female Floyd. But I'm like she's talented. You know, she talks shit, but she's talented. And I hope after this Layla Reid that she keeps boxing and she keeps going. She don't need to be rapping, even though she's not horrible. Okay, who knows? She'd be better. I don't know, because I loved Roy Jones doing a song. What's the name of that song? Him. I smoked, I drank, I'm supposed to, because I love that song, and he was a boxer who came out with a person. I'm like, maybe she could have one great song. I don't know, but I do feel like because of who she's went at, her and Remy. And also Layla Ali, I think because folks like Layla and we like Remy, folks are choosing to say, oh, well, she doing too much. She ain't shit. We don't like her. Bloppy, bloppy, bloop. And I'm like, that's her only mistake. Okay, that's her only mistake is she don't know when to walk away from the fight. She don't know when to leave it alone. However, she is a great fighter. She is a 2-time Olympic boxing champ. So I'm hoping she stay on the path of boxing. Like, don't be beefing with Layla. Don't be beefing with Remy. Move on. Okay, move on. And because I saw Layla posted some of the great thing that she said about Clarissa and also Clarissa back. So I'm like, there's a video of both of them praising each other. So Leave it at it. But I don't want nothing more from Clarissa about Layla. And I don't want nothing from Layla about Clarissa. Period. Okay. They're both two great fighters. Layla is retired. Clarissa is in a world now where you're supposed to get clicks and views for your fucking fights and your matches. But she's doing the right thing by trying to get attention to her show. And if you go to her matches, it's a great boxing match. So, I mean, the fuck? I don't know what else to do. But I'm like, girl, just stop.
I kind of feel like God wants me to be like the next Muhammad Ali. I think it's Muhammad Ali.
I just want her to, I want them to leave it alone. So I seen it, but I was like, child, I don't care. I seen this, and this happened here. It's a couple days ago. When I heard that it was a stabbing at a school or whatnot, and I can't remember, someone brought it, I was like, what had happened? And now finding out the mama of a 13-year-old, okay, the mama took the knife to the school so her teenage daughter could fight. I said, bitch, what?
A Detroit mother accused of giving a pocket knife to her daughter at school appearing in court today. Police say the teenager then stabbed another student in the classroom. Now the teen and her mom are facing charges. Fox News' Camila Mary with more on what we're learning tonight.
First of all, if you and your child work in cahoots to stab my child as the parent of the stabbed child, by law, I have the right to beat your ass. Okay? I'm just saying about that. I don't make the rules. I just follow them.
The case attracting a lot of attention. The incident happened last week at Gompers Elementary Middle School.
Elementary middle school, okay? At elementary middle school.
Detroit's West Side, 37-year-old Karla Pace arraigned today. The judge gave her a $50,000 personal bond, and she must also be placed on a GPS tether. Investigators say Pace admitted to bringing the pocket knife to school and giving it to her 13-year-old daughter.
That blonde shit right here in the front, because that ain't no great bad. The fact that she blonded one part of her hair let me know she's a bit crazy.
According to police, her daughter stabbed a fellow classmate 5 times. The victim, also 13, also a female, survived the attack. Let's listen to what both the prosecuting attorney and the defense attorney had to say.
Arrest me now. Okay, arrest me now. Because when I catch that mama in line at the Walgreens, okay, at the quick, when I catch her, I am going to jail.
In court today.
She knew that her daughter had an altercation with another student a few days prior to this event occurring. When she was called to the school, she left work, she went back home to retrieve a knife out of her daughter's bedroom, took that knife up to the school, bypassed security.
Somebody allegedly got hurt by somebody else. That's not the person in front of you here today. So I'm asking the court to only look at what my client is being charged with, which are these 2 misdemeanors. She is presumed innocent unless proven guilty beyond a reasonable doubt.
Meanwhile, Park's daughter has also been formally charged in this case. A judge set her bond at $10,000 cash surety. In Detroit, Camila Mary, Fox 2 News.
First of all, when you have to go back home to get an item that hurts people and go somewhere else with it, again, I'm catching the mama and I'm beating her up. It's that simple. Because you helped your daughter hurt my child. Now, if 2 kids get into a fight and in the moment of them fighting, your child happens to beat up my child, cool, whatever, it's a fight. However, when they get into something and then days later, you help your child get a weapon in order to hurt my child, I By God's law, an eye for an eye, a tooth for a tooth. Bitch, come see me. Okay? You have to come see me. Anyway, I'm happy I got arrested. I'm like, what is wrong with people? Okay, it's weird. Boom. They asked me, is the grandmama out of line? Okay, and I said, I don't know. I said, look, again, grandmama cut the grandson hair off, okay, without the mama permission. Now, I see these videos on TikTok sometimes, and I feel like sometimes it be a lie. They be saying stuff for clicks and engagement or whatever. I'm gonna say this in my opinion. Okay, if my child go to your house, my child should come home the same way they left. Okay, if you did not ask me my permission, okay, to cut my kid's hair, okay, don't cut my kid hair because why? I didn't ask you to do it. Okay, now part of me feel like this is all some bull of the stuff because why they record everything? The child, the haircut, the wash, the shampoo, the kids smile, whatever. It part of me feel like no, somebody knew. Okay, but it went viral, and the question is, okay, if your grandmama cut the grandson hair without the mama's permission, okay, is she wrong? Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Okay, I feel like you always need the parents' permission. Okay, you always should ask the parents' permission. Okay, and even hold on, let's see. Not, I'm fighting grandma. The crazy part is about the boy kept asking him to be cut. Mama should have cut his hair, and this is the thing. Kids be wanting what they want, but I'm like, can the kid afford to keep his haircut? Kids sometimes want what they want. I agree. And I get that. You know what I'm saying? You do want kids to feel like they have a right to, have their own individual style. Maybe they don't want long hair. Okay, I want a haircut, mama. I want my haircut, mama. Okay, cool, fine. But then I gotta keep your haircut. Okay, I have to keep paying for haircuts and all of that. Okay, so I feel like even if the child wanted it, if the mama said no, nobody else except maybe the daddy should have. If my thought process is always, mama and daddy have final say. Okay, I can't fuss with mama and daddy. Okay, but if mama say no and daddy ain't around to say yes, grandmama has no authority over the kid. Okay, and that's the part where I feel like unless the grandmama is the one paying for shit, does the daughter live there? I need the details. Okay, if they live with grandmama, if grandma pay most of the bills, if grandma is the one helping raise and pay for and house the kid, then okay, yeah, she has a bit of the tip. She can say something, but I'm like, you can't tell me what to do my kid. If I said no, the answer is no. Because if my son wants his ear pierced, I said no. If my son wants his hair colored, I said no. If my son won't, what I said no. Until I say yes, the answer is no. In my opinion. Okay, in my opinion. Because kids always, I want, whatever. I still said no. And when you allow the kid to make decisions that the adults are then fussing about, the kid is now controlling the household. Because kid now know if my mama say no, I can get it from grandmama. If my mama say no, I don't have to listen because grandma said yes. If my mama say no, she don't matter because grandmama gonna give it to me. Okay. And yes, he do seem happy. That's fine. However, his mama said no. Anyway, I look. You want to fight? Who I want to go to next, y'all? It may be some celebrity stuff. I don't know. Well, let me see. I think it's let's get some celebrity things. But first, y'all go ahead and like the video. I gotta get some water. I'm thirsty. Okay. Y'all let the men dance and whatnot while I give you some ice and some water. I be forgetting time I got all these videos to take breaks with. Anyway, y'all, we back. Let's get into some celebrity things. Because I don't want to be on for more than 2 hours, and we're already over an hour in. So the people who I'm gonna start with. Boom. I'm back. Tory of the Lanez. Okay, now look, Tory Lanez has been out here on some bull stuff for a long time. Okay, the judge has denied his request, his motion. Okay, for a protective order in the ongoing battle with Megan Thee Stallion. So it's a per the court filing. Okay, he's been given a no, not on my watch. Okay, it said on October 15th, the judge and them said no. Okay, we are denying your motion for a protective order. Okay, it says he was asking. It states that after hearing oral arguments, the judge ruled against Lanez and ordered the case to be transferred back to the U.S. Court in Florida. Okay, they said, hey, you don't need no protective order. Okay, go and do whatever it is you have to do. Okay, leave us alone, Tory. Kiss our ass, Tory. You don't deserve any protection, Tory. Okay. Go Lions. See, now I gotta do a good morning. Because it's gonna be a good morning tomorrow. Because the Lions won. Whoop-de-doo. Okay. If y'all don't know, we have to celebrate our team winning because it's what we gotta do. But good mornings all around tomorrow for our win. But Tory Lanez be on the bullshit. And I feel like he is just trying to thank you, Toy Wildman, for the Cash App. I just synced it. Just synced it. My phone is on vibrate. But I feel like Tory keeps trying to antagonize Meg in different ways. I think he wants to keep his name in the blogs. I think that's a main. He keeps doing new motions because he knows it'll be a story. I think he does not want anyone to forget he's in jail. He's in prison. Okay. And he has to, I think he got 10 years, if I'm not mistaken. I don't think he wants to go away for 10. I think he wants to, I'm every month, every 2 months, I'm gonna put something out and say, ooh, see, look. Okay, it's like, no, do your time, get out of our face, okay, and leave us alone. Okay, we don't care. Okay, and I'm like, fix it. Okay, fix it. Hold on, who said that? Child, who said? Look, child, look. Jaylee is single. Okay, him is single. Okay. Okay. Now, do that mean anything else can happen in these streets? No. Do that mean any of y'all can talk to him? No. Okay. But ain't nobody said that was my man. No. Mm-mm. Who said that? No. Mm-mm. No. I am offended. Okay. Y'all is blocking my future husband from walking in the door and eating my pears. Okay. Anyway, I just had to say, who said that? Child. See, he's single. Mm-hmm. He like aunties. Mm-hmm. Now y'all see, now look. You know what? Hold on. My battery went there. My charge is another one. Oh, okay. Mm-hmm. Anyway, don't y'all listen to him. Okay. Y'all send that man, y'all aunties at y'all leisure. Okay. Anyway, let me move on. But no, that is a single man. Okay, as a single man. It's a look. That is
He's a good man, Savannah. A good man.
Why would she say that? Like,
anyway, y'all, let's move on. Okay. First of all, that's the whole thing that is going, yeah. Mm-hmm. That's okay. That's okay. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I'm just look, first of all, y'all stop starting stuff. Okay. Okay. It be inside jokes around here. Okay. Like him not answering my phone call. Anyway, that's a single man. Okay. That's a single man around here. Okay. Just saying. However,
wow.
anyway, off of Tory, okay? Off of Tory. Oh, Ashanti. My battery is really about to die. And I don't feel Let me use this charger. Ashanti is around here, child, causing a ruckus on social media because Ashanti posted herself. No, she didn't post herself. However, the paparazzi posted her on the beach, okay, on the beach in her regular clothes, and a lot of folk was talking cash money stuff about Ashanti. Now Ashanti had a whole baby, itty bitty baby. What's his name? Is it KJ? What's his name? KK. Her baby KK is 1 year old. Again, she had a whole baby. Her body is different now, and folks were like talking about Ashanti's body as if her body is like something bad. And I'm like, first of all, people keep looking at her as, oh, how she looked, before her baby. It's crazy that she is even having to be defended at all because she looks great. You know what I'm saying? She's thick now. That's all that. But I'm like, her body is so T for one. Okay, she got natural boobs, hips, thighs, and all of that, and ain't nothing wrong with that. And people had to come out and support because the photograph that were out and about or whatever. First of all, the pictures that were out and about. Thank you, Arthur, for the cash app. The pictures that were out and about, people were like really being like mean, like, she looked, I'm like, first of all, Ashanti is not falling off. Okay. Her body is her body. She had a baby. And even if she did not have a baby, I feel like people trying to diminish how she looks are fucked up individuals. And I'm also happy the paparazzi blocks the baby's face because they're not showing the baby and whatnot. But I'm like, anyone who's trying to comment, I think it was on TMZ and like other blog sites, and folks was like being this really mean spirited in the comment sections, and folks had to come to her defense. Okay, to her defense, say, what's wrong with her body? Nothing. And I just wish people did not do that to women, especially women who maybe were, smaller and had a baby and got a little bit thicker, okay, but still look good, like a little Snickers. Thank you, Keisha, for the super chat. In your 40s, hormones can change tremendously. In 1 or 2 years, she might be right. She a little menopause, okay, or she could just be like, "Bitch, this is my body. Kiss my grits. Don't come for me. My man like it, okay. He do what it is." So it made me mad even seeing people having to defend her, because no one should have had to defend her. No one should have had to say, "Hey, there's." I'm like, why it was so crazy? Why? And I feel like I think if you see, she's, to me, a shot is always like a very thickly shaped woman in the best way. And I think even Nelly said, I think on their show they had or whatever, he said, like, I like the thickness. You got thick and I like it. So I'm like, leave people alone. We gotta punch you in your throat. Okay, in your throat. Speaking of, child, Black China made a post, okay, and said this love is forever and it's the infinity circle, and she said at Rob. Now, Angela White and Rob, who have dreamed together, their daughter's like 8 or 9 at this point in time, and I'm not against parents trying to co-parent at all. I'm not against if they're trying to say, hey, even though we got together at a time we both was in bad headspaces or whatever. We still made a baby out of love, and I love you and you love me because we have a dream or whatever. So that was cool. I mean, I don't think they should try to get back together. A part of me feel like no, just no. Now she was on a little panel, and they asked her, "Go, what's that with your ride?"
We're healing.
Oh my God, I love it.
And we're communicating. And we're just going with the flow. And if God be, then there will be something.
So can I say
now the whole we healing, and if God allows us to be together, we will. Ma'am, no, I don't like it. I don't want it. It's a no for me because I feel like too much has happened. I feel like you don't want to confuse dream. And I feel like it's a no. Now, again, she may be a completely different person now than who she was when she was with Rob. And that's great. But I still feel like, child, don't mix the two. Don't do it because you never know what going back could mean. That can put you in such a negative, weird headspace that you never wanted again. So I just no. Keep it moving. Keep it moving. Don't do it. Jennifer Lopez. So Jennifer Lopez was on Howard Stern, right? Hold on, let me get to it. Okay. And on Howard, first of all, I did not even realize that he was still on the air. Howard, how old is he? Let me see. Hey Siri, how old is Howard Stern? He's 71. I thought he was dead. I did not know he was lying. Anyway, while talking to Howard Stern, the conversation of her feeling like has she ever been truly loved? She's been engaged 7 times, married 4 times. Okay, she's had, different relationships in between. And this is her response.
You think you've truly been loved? No. And do you think you really have experienced loving someone?
Yes.
You have?
Yeah.
And when you can't get that love back?
What I learned, it's not that I'm not lovable, it's that they're not capable.
They can't love.
They don't have it in them. They need to appreciate the little person inside of them.
They have little
need to
to
love
give.
them. Yeah.
You've been.
I do feel like if my ex-wife, husband, whatever, was sitting around talking and said, you know what? I've never been loved. The people I've been with, they just did not have it in them to love me. And if I know for a fact I love that person, I would be upset. Because I also think this is a conversation that can come off like you're blaming the people you've been with as the reason why you've never experienced something, where the question could be, were you open to the love? Because to say out of the 7 engagements and the 4 marriages that, you know what? None of those 7, 18,000 people, whatever, none of them could ever really love me. Okay. It wasn't me. Yes, I've loved people and whatnot. However, okay, I have never felt like they properly loved me. So that could be shocking to people if you feel like, you know what, but I love you, bitch. What you mean, bitch? I married you. We was in love. And her first husband that she had, that was before we even knew who J-Lo was. You know what I'm saying? Like, that was way, 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 way back when. And I probably would be like, well, hold on, bitch, what you mean? So her first husband, let's
In relationship,
And they gave me what they had.
right, but
They
it's not
gave me
enough.
all of it every time.
But it's this much. It's
All
a
the
little bit.
rings, all the things I could ever want.
Right.
They tried to give me the houses, the rings, the marriage, all of it. But
They didn't love you
they didn't,
and didn't know you.
and I didn't love myself.
Right. It's tough. This is some journey, right?
It is.
And you know, I was thinking about your music. Most of your songs are about love. They really are.
They're all about love.
Do you
So does that mean our songs are bullshit? Because if you didn't know you and they didn't know you and we didn't know you, no one knew you, you were all love songs. What do you mean? Now this is J-Lo's first husband. Oh, honey.
What up?
So I FaceTimed you after you told them give you some aunties. Because
Yeah. Send to my inbox.
they then laughed because you didn't answer my phone call.
Oh, because I walked away from myself.
I know.
But at the same time, they can send the aunties to my inbox. They got to be over 55 with a social security tip. I don't want no aunties working. No aunties working. As long as they get a social security check on the first, third, or the 15th, we cool. If they ain't got that, I can't do it. Can't do it.
He's aunties over 50 with a social security check is what you can send to his inbox. Now you know.
They send to you, they send to me.
Okay. Well, so I get my cut.
You should madam now. That's what's up. Yeah, you get that.
We've had that conversation before, so.
Yeah, they send aunties to you, then you can filter them out to them.
Okay. So you won't be getting any aunties, but it's okay.
Shit, y'all send them aunties, yo. Somebody auntie.
What your
Is
line?
it any aunties? Is it any aunties in the chat?
I'm not doing this with you today.
Okay.
I'm not playing this game with you today. Where your Lions stuff at?
What you mean where my Lions stuff at?
It's the Lions game was on.
It's over now?
This went off like 20. Well.
There's another game on.
Oh. What's that? What's that?
I got my Lions hat on though.
Oh no, I see that. No, what's your arm?
Oh, this is my blanket, man.
Oh. No, like it was flat on. I know what it was.
Nah. Oh, you go finish your line.
I know I'm on live. Okay.
Just tell everybody do what I said, and I'll expect
you?
Send the aunties 55 old to get a check on the first 15th and the 30th group. First and the 15th and the third. And then 55 or older. I don't care where they stand. I don't care. I don't discriminate this color either. So I don't. So y'all send it. Send it to your boy. I appreciate it.
They hear you there. Okay, they're laughing.
Yeah, but send it though. You can laugh, but I'm dead serious. Send y'all shit. Okay. Somebody send the auntie to the inbox. I'm gonna look at them and then I'll reply. I'll send a report next time.
Okay. I'm gonna close. I'm gonna close things now.
You did what?
I'm gonna close the things now.
What things?
The things.
No, send auntie. I gotta watch this game.
Bye.
Bye.
Anyway, okay. Y'all send aunties go ahead and send the aunties, y'all. Send it to me. And we gonna see. Anyway, y'all, let's get back to J-Lo's first husband, Ohani. So, y'all, that's the foolishness of it all. Anyway, Ohani. So yeah, Ohani was J-Lo's first J-Lo's first husband. So her first husband, she got with child before we knew who she was. So I feel like him saying, bitch, hold on now. What you mean? So Honey went on social media pissed off. Okay, said, girl, you cheated on me, bitch. Okay, and all of these things. Now I don't think English is his first language. Because when I read it, it kind of looks as if he's trying to say stuff in English and not in Spanish. Okay. Yeah. This was Money Train and a kinda J-Lo with the curly hair, more of a tan. Okay. The Zork lipstick and whatnot. Okay. That was that J-Lo. Okay. That ain't the one we know now. That ain't JLo looks white now. You know what I'm saying? She look white. Okay. Anyway, Ohani said, hold up, bit. This is in reference about the recent interview on the Howard Stern show where my ex-wife, Jennifer Lopez, aka JLo, said that she never been, and I'm going to read this how he wrote it. Okay. Said that she never been loved or capable. Ha, ha, ha. Let me just say, stop putting us down. Stop putting me down with your victim card. The problem is not us, not me. The problem, it's you. He needs some commas. Okay, he needs some prompts, some commas, some punctuations or whatever. You the one who couldn't keep it in your pants. Child, not J-Lo out here spreading low and giving it out to people. Okay, he said it was you who couldn't keep it in your pants. Okay, you have been loved few times. You've been married 4 times, and I have had countless relationships in between. I'm sorry, and you have had countless relationships in between. You have had good ones. Me, for example, bitch. Okay, I was in love with you. I even moved out of state, leaving my job. Again, this is not famous, rich J-Lo. Okay, this is still trying to make it. This is Jennifer. Okay, she didn't become when she became J-Lo like after Diddy. So this is Jennifer Lopez. Okay, not J-Lo. Okay, again, he said I moved out of state, left my job, my family, my friends behind to support you, to love you, to protect you, and care for you. I'm an amazing, loving person, great human being, honest, faithful to you, never lied, never never misbehaved, never cheated on you. I was good for you. No, I was too good for you. I'm too good of a man for you. Okay, but you chose fame and fortune. Moving a part of our relationship, you decided to lie, to cheat on me, and even though I stayed, I even tried to keep the marriage going and alive. You even begged me to stay because at the time you didn't want bad press. Caring more about you, about your career, instead of saving the marriage, and I stayed. But you win for the fast line of your career. I think again, I don't think English is the first language. For the fast line of your career, started not caring about me. You wanted to continue on cheating and lying. I couldn't stay anymore and dealt with the constant lying. That's why I left you. That's why I divorced you, bitch. I said, oh Lord. Tell the truth for once. Let people know that you are the problem. You should be embarrassed, ashamed of yourself. Girl, he said you was a liar, a cheater, deceiver, heartbreaker. Now, J-Lo's marriages. Let me find it. Hold on. Gotta find it. Gotta find it. Gotta find it today. Is it this one? I think it's this one. So her and Ohani were married from a year, but I think they dated for a minute and whatnot. But again, y'all even know this J-Lo, like that J-Lo look Puerto Rican. Bitty bitty bum bum. Bitty bitty bum. I'm saying that this is before Selena. Selena's that kid. Okay. Again, we can't think of J-Lo, actress, Ben Affleck, Diddy. No. Okay. This was before all of that. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes your first love, the first marriage, what is supposed to be all for love and whatnot. You know what I'm saying? Even if they thought they loved each other, child, it wasn't love. Okay. So again, her and Ohani only were married for a year. Okay. And again, him saying he divorced her because of her, according to him, he divorced her because of her cheating and doing other things. Okay. Okay. Then Diddy. Okay. So again, allegedly, okay, some folks were saying, allegedly, that, she was dealing around with okay. Anyway, again, her and Diddy dated 99 to 2001. And we know the only reason she and him broke up was because of that shooting that happened. Y'all do know J-Lo, Diddy, and Shine were together the night that shooting happened. J-Lo was also handcuffed and was she arrested? She was there and involved that night. Okay. After that, she said, "Ooh, I gotta go." That's when the J-Lo persona came about. Okay, because of the dealer. Okay. Then it was her and Chris Judd, married for a year. Okay. Then she dated and was engaged to Ben Affleck. 2 years. Then again, so okay, 2002. So again, it ain't no look, ain't no breaks. Okay, it went from 97, 98, 99, 2001, 2001, 2002, 2002 to 2004. Okay, so Ben and her was engaged. The 2-year thing. That's the G League thing, and this is around about the time she became a famous actress. Okay, in the things. Okay, come on now. And you reach down in my purse to pay your way and your homeboy's way. And sometimes your cousin's way. Had to reach down in her purse. Okay. Anyway. Her band 02 to 04. Okay. Mark Anthony, her husband, okay, married 2004. So again, if she broke up with Ben in 2004. Okay, was with Mark Anthony at the same time. Okay, a 10-year relationship, married. Okay, 2 kids, the twins, around here. Okay, again they separated in 2011. Divorce was 2014. Then boom, Casper Smart. Okay, dated 5 years. Okay, then A-Rod. Okay, engaged and whatnot. Okay, left the engagement with A-Rod and married Ben Affleck. Okay, and divorced him within 3 years. So all I'm saying is, I am not defending no men's, but I'm saying if you are the one person who has been in multiple relationships, one after the other, I do think it's unfair for you to say the men did not have the capabilities to love you. Do you even know what you want if after every relationship, the fact that she was engaged to A-Rod, called off the engagement, was instantly back with Ben, married Ben, and then divorced him less than 3 years later. Okay, so Ben, A-Rod, Casper Smart, Mark Anthony, Ben again. Okay, Chris Judd was a marriage. Diddy, Ohani. So I do feel like Ohani's point saying, girl, how dare you say I could not love you when you know what you did to me? Because he say she cheated. He say she was lying. He say she was deceiving. Okay. Now, if she would have said Diddy did not have the heart to, okay, Diddy, I believe. Okay. Even if she said out of my 8 public relationships, some of those men didn't love you properly. You know what I'm saying? But I do feel like when you look at her track record, and it seemed like you got with, I do my lip. I do my lip. If you get with men over and over again, I do feel like you may be the problem. Okay. I do feel like maybe they can't love you properly. Because are you looking for love, or just someone to be with in the meantime in between time? Are you looking for a long lasting relationship, or are you just looking for someone to be your mate? Some people can't be single. Some folk need to be with somebody. And sometimes if your only thought process is, I'm single right now, I want to get with somebody. Why? I'm used to being with somebody. The somebody you with may be thinking, oh, I want to love her forever. And she want to go do movies. Even with her and Ben, how Ben was like their priority. Like J-Lo likes being J-Lo. She likes the glitz, the glamour of life. And Ben was like, I don't want all that. We would see them out and about, and he looked miserable because that ain't what he like. Even with Ohani, he like, I just wanted you. You wanted fame. You out here in these streets, bopping and bopping. Okay, and I ain't like that. Even with her, now her and Diddy, child. You know, some folks said that she got with him, you know, for her music career. Because before Diddy, you know, whatever. Her for Judge, he was a her choreographer and stuff like that. Okay. Being, you know, they broke up because why their careers. Okay. Her a 10-year marriage. So even seeing the time frame, that like after one is another and another and another. And I'm like, even once you've been in so many relationships, you should want to just sit the fuck down. Like, you know what? Something ain't working. And I think it's me. I think I'm broken. You know what I'm saying? It's just weird. So I do feel like her saying, you know, they weren't able to love me. You know, they weren't. She also did say that, you know, she did not know who she was. It's like, yeah, because you've never been alone. It was you and them. You know what I'm saying? Even once she broke off the engagement to A-Rod, I still felt like, girl, you gonna get right back. You gonna get right with Ben? Right with Ben? You sure? You just left an engagement that you were like, have you even decompressed from whatever love and affection you got from the man before? Have you even got the prior man out the system? Because if I'm engaged, right, me and my man having good raw sex, you hear me? I don't want to go from having good raw sex with this man right here, okay, and then go to having good raw sex with, I need a break in between. I need to flush out my system. You know, so has J-Lo ever given herself time to just flush out her system? You know? So, and again, that does not mean that the men in some way did not do something as well. But I do think her trying to make it seem as if, oh, they can't love me properly. You know, they can, no, maybe you should stop trying to be with people if you don't know yourself. Okay. So they all say, bitch, it's me. I will never be single. Diddy. Okay, Diddy has filed a appeal for his conviction. He was sentenced to like 4 years, 2 months. His attorneys have officially filed the appeal, appealing his sentencing. Okay, his attorney Alex Shapiro said, "Hey, we want to appeal this. Okay, we know he got found guilty or whatever. We said, please get him off. Okay, he don't want to go to jail, judge. He want to be free." Also, that white man that's orange, allegedly, apparently, that man is considering commuting Diddy's sentence. Per TMZ, Code 45 may be considering letting Diddy out early. Per a high-ranking White House insider, Code 45 has been going back and forth about commuting Diddy's sentence. The decision his team is still undecided about. Okay, but they would know pretty soon. Child, look. Let me say this. If Diddy gets out before Christmas, because Code 45 writes him off. At this point, there's nothing that we can look. I'm gonna talk to y'all without saying much. Okay, I'm gonna talk to y'all, but I'm not gonna say much. Okay, what I will say is, I mean, look. Go me, Jesus. Okay, I just feel like and what I'm saying is not even about Diddy. What I'm saying is all the wrong people. Not Andy Stone, not Chadwick Boseman, not D'Angelo, not Betty White, okay, not Diane Keaton. I just feel like, every time I see stuff, okay, so many things going on is happening because of one motherfucker that's walking on this earth. It's aggravating. It's aggravating. Because it's bigger than Diddy. Okay, but that motherfucker around here doing shit. Anyway, if Diddy gets out, I don't care. Because if Diddy get out, his life is still ruined. And we have to take what we can get. Okay. Cassie got 30 mil. Okay. Ain't nobody finna be out here making a song with Diddy unless they're already on the level of him. Meaning, him and Tori could do a song. He can go around there with Russell over there in Bobby or whatever. So I feel like no matter what happens, if Diddy gets out next week, next month, next year, once he's home, his life will still never be what it is. Okay? Never. Because there are going to be certain people who won't risk being around him because they don't want to get tainted. And that's it. That's all. Okay. I want to get into, Happy birthday to her. Happy birthday, okay, to our former VP, the best of the best, okay, Kamala Harris around here, okay. Happy birthday. She turned 61. And Saturday. What's today? What's today? 18th? No, not yesterday was my sister's birthday. So happy birthday, Veronica. Happy belated birthday, Veronica. Okay. But no, happy birthday to our former VP. Okay. Yeah. I forgot. I wanted to wait. I can do Brandy. Girls, what's left? What's left? I got 10 minutes. I got 10 minutes. What's left? We did Shanti. We did Soulja. We did them. Okay. Are we good? Let me do wrong button. Let me do the people. Let's do Wendy. One, last night's episode. I still have not watched last night's episode of Potomac. I have not watched the Braxtons either. I'll have that review up on Wednesday. I'm gonna do the Braxtons together and Housewives of Potomac. Wendy Osefo, who was accused of the fraud. Okay, accused of the fraud around here. Her and her husband put out what I would call a statement. Okay, she posted on her IG for the first time yesterday, and she put up this picture. Okay, which at first folk were like, well, why would she put that picture up? Why would she do that? Because it felt like, oh, I'm gonna get away with it. I'm a slick person and whatnot. So this was the outfit she wore on the episode. Okay, she said, and through it all, God remains faithful. Thank you for the outpouring of love, support, and prayers for myself, and most importantly, my family. During this time, we have to have a grateful. Okay, watch the show tonight. Now, again, some folks said, we seen Stacy say, "Oh, girl, we love you." We seen Anna Oakley from House of Atlanta, Jesse Wu around here. Okay, Carlos King around here. Miss S. And a few people was commenting and giving well wishes to her. That, hey girl, we love you, girl. Yes, girl. Okay, I said, this the picture you post? Now Eddie also made a post same time, and he posted this picture of the family. Okay, he said, trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not on your own understanding. Okay, in all your ways acknowledge him, and he will make your path straight, no matter how crooked of a line you've crossed. Okay, so Eddie put up a family picture and said, Jesus will help fix it. Okay, God will make a way for us. Now, again, I felt like Eddie's post of him with the family and Wendy post of herself, you know what I'm saying? I ain't, girl. Once you are accused of fraud and you're facing prison time and all of this, all you can ask for is God's grace. Okay? You can only want God to help guide you through the legal troubles that you're going to be facing and all that stuff. And maybe that was her point in saying, child, God will be faithful to me and whatnot. I'm a firm believer in when you are accused of doing something wrong and doing something illegal, I feel in my spirit trying to quote Bible scriptures, trying to, oh God, I feel like it's a cop-out, because my thing is this: God got us all day. On good days, bad days and days in between. So I feel like when people purposefully, oh, God is faithful and blah, 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 blah. It's like, don't bring God into your foolishness, because guilt or innocence, God got you. You know what I'm saying? Because God is faithful in good times, not just in bad. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like when people try to bring God into it to kind of skirt around, I'm accused of doing something, I can't say shit because I'm probably guilty. Because this is my thing. If I didn't do something and I'm accused of doing something I know I did not do it, my first statement will be, I am fully innocent of these charges. And I look forward to my day in court to show my innocence. I feel in my spirit, when you know you innocent, you just say that. Even if it's a lie. Because Karen kept saying, I didn't do it. I wasn't that drunk. And he was drunk as a skunk. Okay. So to me, and when people tend to want to say, oh, God got me. He's God is faithful, blah, 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 whatever. We're grateful. Be grateful on any given Sunday. But when your response to allegations of illegal activities is, oh, God is faithful. Oh, my God, my Lord Jesus, my Christ, oh, love. You know what I'm saying? It's like, no, don't try to, she's a God-fearing woman. She couldn't have possibly, but now you're stealing, thriving, and surviving. No, because God is faithful to her. She can't possibly be guilty. Now I know, I'm just saying, if you innocent and I'm not saying, come on and say, I didn't steal nothing or whatever. My response will always be, I am innocent of these charges. I did not do these things, and I will see y'all in court to prove my innocence. I would at least say that. But when folks want to bring God into it, you want to bring Jesus in, it feel like you're trying to use God as a cover, because God covers us on a regular day. Okay? A regular day. Okay? Also, they said her episode of White Spot will be airing. So the premiere of the Housewife edition of Wife Swap, Wendy's was supposed to be the premiere episode, but again, she got arrested for fraud. Okay, it was I think 16 charges of fraud, and so they pulled her episode from being the first episode. But now Bravo saying she would be on the November. I'm sorry, no, she'll be on the November 9th episode. Now, apparently, allegedly, okay, the show only had like 4 episodes. I think like 4 girls who was on there. So it seems as if they probably put her from the first episode to maybe around the last episode or the 3rd episode or whatever and whatnot. I'm not surprised they're still gonna air her episode, because it's Bravo. Bravo have all kind of child crooks, alleged felons over there. Okay. So whatever. The same way they're gonna still have her on Bravo for Housewives. So yeah, the episode is pushed back a few weeks. Probably giving them time to figure out. I think they probably pulled it. I think no one knew what she had done, and so I think to cover themselves in case she child had murdered a squirrel, I don't know, they pulled it and then said, "Hey, we'll figure it out later." So now it is back. But again, girl, God said, "Stop bringing me a mess." Okay, keep me out your foolishness. Speaking of foolishness, Child Kelly from Housewives of Atlanta has hired Phaedra Parks to represent her in a court case. I said, bitch, what? Now y'all know they kept teasing. They say Phaedra don't win no cases. Okay. They say Phaedra don't win no cases. And I said, well, does she? Okay. So Kelly, this will be Kelly's second season of Housewives of Atlanta. Phaedra is an old head around now. And Kelly's ex-husband, okay, is trying to block the kids from filming Housewives of Atlanta. So Kelly like, oh hell no. Oh hell no. I need a lawyer. I may not have all the money. Okay. Phaedra, please do it for free pro bono. Because if you lose the case, it won't matter. Okay. Anyway. So Kelly filed an emergency petition on October 2nd saying, hey, stop that man from stopping me. Okay. Kelly says she has physical custody of the kids, 3 kids. Okay. Chance, Chastity, and Chelsea. Since the divorce was finalized back in September 2024. And she believes it's in their best interest to film. She was granted the right to make final decisions when it comes to kids' education, health, and extracurricular activities, and that seemingly includes filming for the show. Okay, Kelly said her ex-husband objected and caused so much confusion that Bravo had to pause production so she can provide court documents proving the kids can legally be able to film. She claimed that he threatened to sue the network, which left producers torn. Again, if your child, another Simon, because who blocked the kids from Martell and them on Love and Marriage. But I feel like one, hiring Phaedra was stupid. Girl, get your rose attorney. 2, I feel like her kids are old enough to make a decision if they want to be filmed. We saw the girls last season. We didn't see them much. The younger 3. It's twins and then one other one and then her oldest daughter. I feel like we saw her filming more with her oldest daughter than the 3 youngest ones. So I feel like for the time being, don't film the younger kids. Like, don't, while you're in court, keep working. Because I mean, the most we saw of her was like maybe, girl, this school day starting, and I was really, girl, look, hiring Phaedra to me is like desperate. And again, the producers have said, girl, we can't film with you until you get it figured out. Okay. Kelly said her kids are a big part of her storyline, and Shirley gave Bravo permission to film. She also told the court that filming of these moments is in her kids' best interest and doesn't want memories lost of the drama. I mean, if Kelly is the one raising them, if he is not in their life, I do think Kelly should be able to make those decisions. Okay. Again, but I also think her daughters are old enough to say, hey, we want to film. Okay, we want to, because you pick Bobby Brown's lawyer. Bobby told y'all Phaedra wasn't shit as a lawyer. Okay, Bobby told y'all she made him lose all the time. But anyway, I digress. We shall see what happens with that. Kandi has been posted. I think Kandi be posting stuff on her Patreon or whatever. I don't subscribe to it. But Kandi was interviewing a former employee of Soulja Boy. Now I feel like at what Kandi, girl, Kandi, why are you interviewing Soulja Boys? For what? So talking to that man, hold on. He said this.
I'm in Vegas and I haven't eaten in 3 days.
Why? Why have you? Look. Was it a fast? Why haven't you eaten in 3 days?
And it's a very dark time because I'm not treated properly. And Soulja Boy called me to his room. We're staying at the Bellagio. And he wanted to make a really like viral video. And he said, come to my room. I'm about to order some room service. And he ordered $1,000 worth of room service.
So was you in there? Was you there with Soulja Boy for 3 days, and he wasn't feeding you, or you were partying, or like some drug induced? I'm so high, I'm not hungry. Thing. Okay.
And when he was done, there was so much food left over. I was excited. I said, I saw some chicken fingers, and I was like, can I get those? Because I'm hungry. I'm really, really hungry.
I'm like, why you didn't eat, baby? You didn't have no money. Why don't you go home for 3 days? Now I went a day or two without eating. When I had COVID, I could eat for a child. I don't know, but I'm like, I'm just trying to wonder. Okay, at what point? Because if you're now hungry, because you see the food, what's going on?
And he said, yeah, have whatever you want. And then he got up and he spat on the food. So I'm in Vegas and I haven't eaten in 3 days. And it's a very dark time because I'm not treated properly. And Soulja Boy called me to his room. We're staying at the Bellagio. And he wanted to make a really like viral video. And he said, come to my room. I'm about to order some room service. And he ordered $1,000 worth of room service. And when he was done, there was so much food left over. I was excited. I said, I saw some chicken fingers, and I was like, can I get those? Because I'm hungry. I'm really, really hungry. And he said, yeah, have whatever you want. And then he got up and he spat on the food.
So, there's a lot here. Okay. First of all, why have you not bought your own food? I'm a firm believer in I'm not going nowhere if I can't afford to sustain myself while I'm there. Okay. If I can't afford to get myself a little burger, little pear, little peach, okay, little bit of food, I don't want to go. Okay. Just in general. Okay. So Soulja Boy heard that and got his hot try. I said, first of all, this man right here, Soulja Boy, looks high. Okay. Soulja Boy, tell him, look like he on that stuff. Okay. He looked like he on that stuff. Now, I don't know why his eyes are so dilated, child. I'm not sure. I want to go to page. I just want to see why. So 5 days ago, it said first look, speak on it from rock bottom to rocket power. Charlie Rocket's unbelievable. I don't know Charlie Rocket, so I don't know that man, but he has some kind of interview with Kandi around here and spoke about when he worked. Child is weird. It's weird. But Soulja Boy came and he said, I am upset, girl.
What you talking about, nigga? I should have shit in your food, nigga. I should have pissed in your food, nigga.
Now, why you gonna piss in the food? Ain't that man white? He ain't no nigga.
I should have threw up in your food, nigga.
Now, why you gonna do that? Now, that's just nasty.
What you talking about, ass nigga? You broke bitch. You look like you got AIDS, nigga.
What? AIDS don't even have no look. What do you mean?
Look like you got cancer, nigga. You look like you sick, nigga. You lost over 300 pounds, nigga. I'll beat your motherfucking ass, nigga. You talking about?
He look evil.
Spit in your food, nigga. Who gives a fuck? You know what y'all white people did to us, nigga, for years, nigga?
The white people? You mean the slave masters?
Nigga, yeah, I spit in your food, nigga. That was for my ancestors, nigga.
Your ancestors? What? Now when we get into this? Hold on now. You spit in someone's food for the ancestors? Why not hiring white people if you that upset? Let them go broke and starve.
You white piece of shit. You fucking bitch. Yeah, I spit in your food, nigga. And what? You talking about, nigga? I did that shit for the slave masters, nigga. And the slave, I did it for the slaves, nigga.
The slaves or the slave masters is two different things.
Y'all had us on the plantation, nigga, and the slave, and y'all whooping us, y'all hitting us with whips. And I can't spit in your food, bitch.
No. No. You're not supposed to do that. That's not how any of this works. What do you, girl?
I like getting high. I'm a crackhead.
It gotta be crack. Okay, it can't be nothing else but crack.
So yo, fuck you talking about, nigga? Yo, people can hit my people with whips and shit, and burn us and kill us and shit, but I can't spit in your motherfucking food, nigga.
No.
Fuck you, nigga. Fuck you talking about, nigga? Y'all nigga used to hang us from a tree, nigga. You talking about somebody spitting your food.
But didn't you employ him?
Man, get your bitch ass on somewhere, little white boy. And fuck you too, Kandi, you broke, bald-headed, stupid bitch.
Now hold on. Kandi, first of all, Kandi not broke. And she not bald-headed. What?
Nigga.
Not broke, bald-headed bitch. Girl, what?
And I'm in Atlanta right now, nigga. You want me to pull up? I'll tell my side of the story, nigga. Y'all niggas bitches, nigga. Nobody spitting your motherfucking food, a white boy.
You just said you did it. You just went on a whole rant saying you did it for the slave masters and the slaves and for trees and ropes. You just confessed to doing it. And now you want to say that you didn't do it? You want to call Kandi a bald-headed broke bitch and then say, I'm going to come on and tell my side? Bitch, not on my watch.
Nigga, if a black man spitting a white person food, nigga, you going to jail, nigga.
What year was this made?
I don't give a how much money you got, nigga, how famous, how rich you is, nigga. Let a black nigga walk up and spit in a white man food. Nigga, you going to jail, nigga.
So now you got, are you a slave now? I'm confused. Could you just talk cash shit about that they was hanging us in trees and beating us, and I did it for the slaves, for my ancestors, and now you want to say, oh, if a black man does this, you go, what?
Stupid ass bitch. Let this little nigga come on your platform and lie on a real nigga like that. Stop playing with me, bitch. Yo, people can hit me.
So we see Kandi say here, I heard Soulja was cussing me out on live and say he wanted to pull up. Well, I would love for you to pull up. Let's speak on it. First of all, if Soulja Boy pull up to Kandi house, I need Todd to beat his ass immediately, okay? Because who you talking to like that, okay?
Tag this bitch Kandi too. Bitch, why you got this fat ass on your platform talking? I'm finna sue the fuck out you and this white. I'm about to sue the fuck out Kandi. Somebody tag Kandi and somebody tag this fat ass boy You on the motherfucking internet talking about spending your food. You's a bitch. Ass. Why the fuck? Who the fuck go on the road with somebody and don't eat for 3 days?
Clearly the white boy.
And Kandi, you too, you little bald head bitch. You got this white on your motherfucker. Bitch, I'm in Atlanta right now. Send me the motherfucking address. Let me pull up, tell my side of the story.
Now why would I let a crackhead know where I live? Okay? Why would I allow a cracked out, insane person who needs some attention know where I stay?
Not on my watch.
Because you are high. We can see it.
I mean, look.
Ain't not nail sober bone in your body, sir. You cannot have my address. No, not today.
And somebody tagged this bitch Kandi too. Bitch, why you got this fat ass?
Because at this particular time in Las Vegas, I had actually not eaten in 3 days.
Ooh.
I was in this tough place in life where I didn't want to beg for my paycheck or my per diem, which I wasn't getting, but because I wanted to be a boss. So I'm not going to beg for it. I don't want to act like I'm struggling. And then I'm also not going to call home to my mom because I don't want her to think something's wrong on the road.
Right.
So it's like at that time, it'll be like, you would have to send me a Western Union.
Right.
So I'm in Vegas and I haven't eaten in 3 days. And it's a very dark. Come to my room. I'm about to.
So, okay, that puts a little bit more clarity. Thank you, Keisha, for super chat. Mama does. Hey, child, look, Mama and Kandi could beat that man ass, but I fully need Todd to handle that man. Now I get it. If you are working and you're supposed to get a per diem, which you're supposed to be paid a certain amount per day to cover expenses, food, and this, that, and then this. But if someone has not paid me what I'm supposed to be paid daily, I'm going home. I'm not working no more. Okay? Soulja Boy, tell him ain't worth my appetite. Okay? I gotta go. But Soulja Boy is saying, hey, I'm a sue this, calling child the whole bald-headed scallywag of it all. I'm a sue Kandi and blumpy, blumpy, blump, blump, blue. But Kandi's okay, cool. Yeah, pull up. I need Todd's friends, Todd's uncles, Todd's co-workers. I need Roddy Daddy Block. I need every male in the vicinity. Little Scrappy, Stevie J, Nico, everybody, every man on Love and Hip Hop. Okay, I need Phaedra, ex-husband Apollo to pull up. I need Peter, Escape from Jail. I need everybody pull up. Now, I hope Kandi don't have him on because Soulja Boy is insane. He is an insane, drug-induced idiot. Okay? Period. Now, lastly, Monica and them. Now, I was upset with y'all, okay, with the whole Brandy and Monica situation. Okay. Brandy and Monica are on the Boys Mind tour. I think we've had 3 shows so far. They were in Indianapolis last night, but they were in Chicago like 2 nights ago. And this is both Monica's and Brandy's first tour. They're both their solo tour. Okay. A major touring situation around the world, whatever, a whole thing. Okay. And so there are bound to be a few snafus Okay, when you are headlining your own tour and it's fresh. Okay, it's new. Okay, and I still have not been able to find someone who goes live during because I keep forgetting what's on or whatever. So I've only seen clips. The clips I've seen, the tour looks nice. It seems fun. The vocals is vocaling. Brandy is the vocal Bible or whatever. A good time seems to be had by all. I know Monica had brought up how she had some throat issues. I think it was like one of her vocal cords had some problems or whatever. I don't know. But again, they were still pushing forward. Okay, they out there in hot as coats, child, dancing and singing and all around whatever. And so on the Chicago show, toward the end of the concerts, okay, Brandy was singing and whatnot, okay, and then there was sound issues. I think on night one there was some sound issues with Monica's mic, and on this night Brandy had some sound issues. When I kept hearing it, you could hear something up with the sound. Okay, so Brandy was like, give me a second. Give me a second. Let me fix some things. So Brandy walked up stage, went down by the sound booth, okay, because something wasn't sounding right. Okay. And then Brandy never came back up on stage. Okay. A little break happened. Monica came out, said some words and stuff about, this. We're not gonna let nothing ruin this. Okay, we hear it's been 20 odd years in the making, and blah 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 blah. Okay, and then she sang a song or two, and they ended the show early. They did not sing The Boy Is Mine because again, Brandy went off stage, and then that was really it. People were upset. Oh my God, we didn't hear The Boy Is Mine. Oh my God. Oh my God. Now again, it wasn't like the full concert did not happen, but a portion of it did not happen. And there were rumors that, they think something happened with Brandy, like something medically has happened with Brandy. But Monica did not speak on it during the show. And the show, it was like, what's today? Today's Monday. So this was probably Saturday night show. Okay. So no one said nothing until like the show in Indianapolis. Well, Brandy put out a whole statement and she said, I got sick. Okay. She said, hey, my fans in Chicago, thank you all for your overwhelming love, support, and most importantly, your prayers. I apologize for the abrupt end to the show. After weeks of nonstop rehearsals, I just dehydration. I was tired. Okay, I wanted to faint. Blah blah blah. Her point was, yes, it was some sound issues. However, right, Brandy has dealt with this before in the past. Okay. I also feel like we not gonna act like Brandy and Monica has been training their body, their voices, or whatever, have been touring. They haven't. And tours take a whole bunch of energy. You know what I'm saying? So she was like, look, I was dehydrated. I want to faint. So they said, hey, get her some help first. Okay? Because she's trying to push through, yes, the sound issues is whatever, but while she's standing here trying to fix sound, something ain't right with her. Okay? So they went and got her some help at the hospital. Okay. So they made the decision that she did not come back. And I feel like people are, why she did, bitch, because she had to go get herself together. Okay. She had, now again, if she's telling y'all, yeah, look, I was tired. Okay. Dehydrated or whatever. And it probably was until she took a moment and stopped. Her body kind of felt tired. Okay. They made the decision to not put her on stage to give her, some rest. Okay, she said they did not want to make any adjustments. It's a technical show. Okay, but again, I'm happy Monica went out and stepped up or whatever. Again, I went to the doctor, got some care, some precautions to help me move forward or whatever. Please understand, you know what I'm saying? If anyone think that Brandy wanted to say fuck y'all and not perform, is stupid. It's really that simple. I think it's really as simple as she pushed herself too far and her body said, girl, go sit down. And I would not be like, oh my God, I want a refund because I didn't hear one song. If I got 80% of the concerts and the artist got sick, I'm not finna be pissing the bitch about it. Unless I spend thousands. I may want a lot of that. But I feel like it angered me because before she made a statement, it was so many people, she's faking it. Her and Monica beefing. See, I knew it. It's horrible. I'm like, how are y'all being so negative about a tour? Let's give her a time to say what happened. Give her time to respond. To say the following day, hey, this is what happened. There you go. This is what happened. You know what I'm saying? Then she was at the next tour stop the following day. And, she maybe did just need to make, because I don't think it was a thing of her like, okay, she needs to be off tour. I think, girl, you can't be dancing every night and then not drink water, not eat. Okay, you can't go so hard and do this and do that. It ain't gonna work. Okay, but sometimes when your body is out of whack and you take a moment to breathe and it's a break, it kind of hits you. And I mean, hell, we don't know. We don't know. But I just feel like people need to give grace. We live in an era of instant, and that ain't fair. Okay, if I leave and I'm sick and I want to get some medical attention, even if I'm not dying, let me get that. And then once I'm a bit better, bitch, I'll say what happened. But folk was making up all kinds of harmonica fighting. Oh, she lip syncing and she can't lip sync no more. Oh, they don't. It's like, child, it's okay. It's life. Life happens. Just saying, life happens. Period. So it's unfortunate for sure because no one wants to pay for tickets to a show and feel as if they did not get the full experience. But I'm like, what if she died? Then what? What if she fainted and hit her head? And then what? You know what I'm saying? Like, what if? I think we sometimes forget that people are human beings and we want what we pay for. And when it could have been that she didn't, girl, sit down some fucking where. Eat you a little sandwich. Okay, give you some water, some electrolytes in your system. Touring is different. Even practicing for tours is different because it's a show every night. And I think the first 3 shows were like back to back to back. If I'm not mistaken, it was like I think it was like back-to-back shows. Let me see. Man, let me look. Because the first show, yep, it was in Cincinnati. Now the outfit was outfit 10. It was cute. Again, heavy ass coat, all that hair, okay, dancing around and whatnot. Okay, and they look good, girl. They look good. Again, the first couple shows, the first couple shows were really great. From what I saw, the clips I saw, you know what I'm saying? And I think, a learning curve. It's that simple. They look like they're having fun. Kelly's on the tour as well, and then it's Money Long on some dates, and then Coco Jones on other dates. And then the guy who won American Idol was the opener or whatever. But again, they seem like they were having a great, the opening nights. So I think again they was in Cincinnati on one night, and then Milwaukee. Okay, look, girl, look, full leather outfit, dancing under hot lights and whatnot. Day after, everybody not Beyonce. Everyone is not as trained as Beyonce is in her tours, and if you don't know, and sometimes you won't know that until you're in it. You're like, well, how I hit the floor, girl? I don't know, but you sure did hit it. Okay. So again, it was Cincinnati, Milwaukee, and then Chicago is when they ended up, leaving a bit early. Okay. Where's Monica? Let me go to Monica's page. Monica, did she post anything from the show? Let's see. So yeah, we had again Cincinnati. Child, look.
So I was saying,
What be happening in the elevator?
In the elevator. So when we come up the elevator, I'm in my 98. Oh my God, dream.
So this was the first night of the tour.
This is the Brandy and Monica moment. This is what I wanted from the very beginning, and I'm freaking the fuck out because she's standing right there. I'm like, this is fucking Monica. So I'm just trying to hold my swag. Thank God I had on glasses.
And what I be doing? Praying over us?
You
pray
over us.
I be giving a good Kojic prayer though while she over there.
She gives a Kojic prayer, but the Kojic prayer is about 30 to 45 seconds. And then she's back.
You can hear it.
Then she's back to being Monica. Like
what is Monica? Show me what Monica does.
I'm so happy to hold her hand.
I'm happy to hold
as the elevator's open.
What am I doing?
But this is my hand holding hers, like holding on tight, and she won't let go in case she gets swagged out. So I had to hold tight. But yeah, I'm tripping. And everybody around here just lay back.
No, but that's just my energy.
I'm the only one tripping. That's why I annoy the shit out of her. That's why I'm about to go get ready.
You're not annoying me. I gotta tell you something too. Well, I can't tell you in front of them.
Let me move my hair out of the way before they get me in the shade room.
Tonight, y'all. We back. Night two.
Night 2, y'all.
Last night was great. You were phenomenal.
Night was.
You was vocal Bibling.
Oh my God. I don't know if I was vocal Bibling.
You was vocal Bibling.
Your vocals were crazy.
Well, I thank God for where I am because we found out, 2 weeks before tour, that my right cord has temporary paralysis.
Yeah. What she's going through vocally,
That's
I can't
okay.
even.
But I still got all the songs out.
She sure did.
I got them out.
She sure did.
So anyone, they beefing, they not beefing, leave them be. Okay, Brandy and Ray to do favor each other. The reason I mentioned Beyonce is because if you've seen the Beyonce tour, if you've seen the Beyonce performance, the way Beyonce tours and in which she performs, everyone can't do that. Everyone can't put in as much work as Beyonce does. So when I seen people say, "Oh, if you," because it is not to compare as in either thing is a negative. It's just saying Beyonce has trained herself to be a machine while on tour. And so Beyonce, we've seen her endure a lot while on tour. You know what I'm saying? So when I say, they can't be Beyonce, what I mean is we've seen Beyonce put in 130,000 times % of her work ethic, and we can imagine going so tough, dancing, singing, choreography for a 2-3 hour show on her own. on her own. So my point only is you have to work yourself up to have that kind of stamina. And if you, because I can't do that. I can't, but I'm tired. So, you know, I feel like the point in Brandy, and the point in the saying Brandy was behind it. It probably was, this is her first tour. She did 3 days back to back to back, and probably just wasn't used to that. Again, Brandy ain't been touring child in years. You know what I'm saying? So I might give her some grace. Everyone is not as trained as Beyonce is when she does her shows. It's all I meant, you know. And I love the camaraderie between both ladies, because they both seem to be fans of each other. You know, and if you've ever heard, Brandy's always been a fan of Monica, and vice versa. You know what I'm saying? And I think, yeah, I also think because when Brandy was in a really heavy coat, on the stage, dancing around, and when she came out today, well, yesterday's show, her coat was different. She had a shorter, well, not this one. I can't find it. She said she didn't have on this big heavy coat anymore. She had on a shorter coat than this heavy coat that she was dancing in. So it's a little bit of lighter stuff, you know, a little twerk, little tweak, okay. But I feel like, you know, the tour seems to be going off well. Okay, very well. Very well. I've seen. Hold on, Kelly. Go to Kelly page. I'm sure Kelly has posted some things on her page. Hold on. Kelly Rowland. So again, Kelly is round here looking good, girl. Because I think they say it goes the guy who won American Idol, and then goes Money Long, and then Kelly, and then Brandy and Monica. But Kelly is round here, child, looking good, sounding good, okay, on that stage. Again, I had only seen positive things from the show. Yes, there have been sound issues, but to me, the sound issues are the different locations. You know, and again, tours, when the tours first started, they always say the first week or so of a tour, the first 3, 4, 5 shows from time, child, you get all the kinks out. You get all the kinks out, okay? And this is their first tour. So again, give them a couple shows to get the kinks out, okay? Maybe Brandy know, okay, I gotta get give me some Gatorade, child. I need some water. I can't have this heavy ass coat around me. Okay, can't do that. Not today, baby. But child. Kelly is doing it, honey. Sexiness, great vocals, little dance, little shimmy shake, little background singing, having a good time, child. So I just don't want people judging and dogging the tour because of one mishap, up front. Again, she back on stage, child, and that's all that matters. I feel like there was didn't it post her back on stage? Because she had a different jacket on. So I can't find it. But y'all know they was back on stage. So that's all that matters. Anyway, y'all, it's almost midnight, right? We is 2 hours in. And I'm tired. Okay, we are done. Because I want to go to bed. I hope y'all enjoyed the live tonight. Do not forget this weekend. I will have a live after show chit chat for the versus battle. Cash Money Records versus No Limits. That will be Saturday night. At what time, I don't know. I will also be streaming the versus. I hope I'm gonna stream it. We don't know where we don't know where the stream is gonna be happening yet. But if there is a live stream that's streamable, I will stream it from my secondary page. I have not set it up yet because I don't know where it's gonna be. But again, a good time. Have by all. Y'all make sure to like this video, child, and subscribe, and go back on the replay, okay, and hype the video up. Now, if y'all don't look, let me show y'all, because I did not know what it was either. Okay, let me show y'all, so y'all can't say we didn't know, Jaylee. We have no idea, girl. What you mean? I'm gonna tell you. Okay, if you go to my page, okay, apparently, allegedly, after the live go off, okay, if you go to past live streams, okay, and you click on it, okay, hold on. If you click on it, okay, there's supposed to, where is it, child? I gotta find out my damn self. Is it promote? Oh, I can't because I'm on as me. Wait, hold on. Let me switch. Okay. Hold on. So this is my other channel. Now, maybe I can see it now. Can I do it now? Ugh. Will it pop up now? Because I saw it on, I don't even see it here. No. I saw it on my phone.
Struggling to lose weight? This is why I switched to compounded GLP-1. I have
no sound, Jesus. It's some kind of way. I can't think about it. Okay. I know it's on the phone version. If you come on your phone, I believe it's like it's the drop down thing. It's a hype. Do that. I think it's because it's still me. I'm not sure. But click the hype thing and then hype the damn video up. Okay. Do that. If not, whatever. Anyway, y'all, I forgot how to do it. That is it. That is all. I'm going to bed. Y'all go to bed too. I will talk to y'all tomorrow. Okay. Be good, be safe, and all those good things. My other channel is called JayLeesCorner Talk, but I'll post a link on my stories. Not my stories. I'll post a link on my channel just to see it. So I'll post it before the live happens. Okay. Oh, I be forgetting how to scroll and whatnot, child. I don't know. It's weird. I can't see it. But y'all can go do it. Just go to the old video and hit the hype thing or whatever. And I would appreciate it. But y'all be good. Go to bed. Be safe and all that good stuff. I gotta go. Bye.